So, recently, Yona and I and Richard and Lisa, we returned from a visit to Turkey, and I went to Ankara and met up there with Isan and Gökhan and did some workshops at this Creative Drama Association, and then went to Gebze and to Fahriye's school, where we worked for 3 days, and we met her wonderful students. And so what the plan is that we'll hear a bit about the work that Fahriye has been doing. Fahriye, you started off, didn't you, with us 2016, we were doing Mantle of the Expert.
Yes, that's right. We started, how many years? 6 years ago.
Gosh.
And so you learned about Mantle, and then a couple of years ago, we started this new project on the commission model.
Yeah.
So is that your dog again?
Yes, of course. Melo, no. Shh.
Whenever we have Zoom sessions with you, the dog gets excited.
This is a tradition. He will be okay.
So, Fahriye, I don't know if you have to talk about this, but I remember on the coach day, Yona was quizzing you about your journey as a teacher. So how has it been? How different has it been working through Dorothy Hecate's methods to the way you worked before?
I started my teaching career 2010. So after 6 years, I met with Mantle and commission model. In the beginning, it was maybe traditional for me, and I was working with middle-aged students. Then I met with Mantle and you, and then commission. I think it made great change in my career because I totally changed my way of teaching with Mantle. I learned a lot about drama, and I learned a lot of sharing the power with my students rather than telling all the time. When I share my power, I understand that we can teach each other. We can be our teachers. I'm not only the teacher in the class. There are also teachers in my class. And especially in commission, it is clearer because they taught me a lot. We started, I think, with you, this commission model at the end of April. Now I think it has been 3 weeks and I learned a lot from them. They did a lot. I started this thing, but they are doing it now. Commission really changed my way of teaching. Also Mantle, but commission is, I think, more realistic and practical.
So you like the fact that it's got a real commission and it gets a real outcome, I suppose.
Yes, real outcomes, real jobs. So they will tell you when you ask them, they are doing it very seriously. Yes, we are doing it very seriously.
So the ones you've got with us today, the ones who've joined us today, were they the ones who did the magazine, or are they the ones who are doing the dog?
No, we are the Dog Guardians. This is our bandage. This is the Dog Guardian group. Yes.
Okay. So all of the students are from that group, yes? So should we ask them some questions then?
Of course. Yes.
So they can tell us about the job they've been asked to do then.
Okay, Deniz and girls. I think Ella arrived also. Ella, can you open your camera if it is not a problem for you? Okay, let's go on. You can ask some questions.
So yeah, so this is your second commission, and so this is now about Doggie Guardians. So how will you tell us about the job you've been asked to do?
Who wants to answer? Zehra, do you want to answer?
Okay. We actually talked with our clients on the Zoom meeting, and he told about 200 dogs, and we're gonna collect some money for their foods. We're gonna collect donation for them, and we're gonna finish this project 3rd of May. And so we got a short time to make this project, and we need to be quick. So we decide to make something about the project. We talked about our ideas, what should we do, and we make some groups about them. For example, we make a video group, and we're gonna make a video, and we're gonna design some bags. So we make them, actually we made these bags. Nearly we have 5 donation bags, and we're gonna some product that we have made, like these bags and bookmarks, and so we designed them. So we're gonna sell all of them on Tuesday and on Friday at the Spring Fest. We're waiting for it. So that's like that, actually.
Sounds great. And you've also, I know you've got things like, I think you've got a Twitter account and you're posting things there about what you're doing. So
yes, we have a Twitter, and Instagram account and Facebook account. We are trying to disseminate our project to people in the school as well, other schools, and maybe some other institutions and companies.
So I know, Zara, you said that you've got different groups doing different things. So I can ask you or one of the other students, how did you organize yourselves to go about doing the job and make these decisions on what you're doing?
Ece, do you want to answer that question, or Deniz? Ece?
I can answer.
Okay, Deniz, Ece, one by one we can carry on. Yes, Deniz, I'm listening to you. We are listening to you.
We did the work on social media and assigned people to manage the Instagram account. That's what we did in my group.
So
First of all, we separated the groups, and then we the groups named are the donation box group and the social media group, etc. Then we finished the donation boxes in just 1 week. The style group finished designs in just 2 weeks, and our teacher, I'm sorry, I'm just too excited.
No problem, no problem.
You are doing well. You are perfect. Go on.
Thank you. We are preparing to Youth Fest in Thursday and Friday, and we're gonna sell them there, the bookmarks and foods. We're gonna make foods and we're gonna sell them, and money is going to donation boxes. We're gonna give it to shelter.
sounds like everyone's been working under a deadline, but really getting everything done very quickly, because you've got haven't got long, have you, to do it? But things have moved very quickly.
Our deadline is 13th of May. They will ask for extra time probably, isn't that, Ece? You will send email to Ela.
By mail.
We are listening. You will write email to...
Yeah, we are going to send a mail to man, and maybe he can accept because we need much time.
We need a bit more time.
Yeah.
And our exam's going to start, so
we should be in hurry because we don't have much time. Next week we are going to have youth festival, 2 days. We will have a place there, a table, and so we will sell our products, and we are planning to prepare some foods and drinks, that kind of things, to sell and raise funds. Okay. We have designer groups, and they did that kind of posters. For example, this is one of them. They use Canva. Maybe you know it. We put them on the board in the school. This is another one. They are really good about doing that kind of designing issues. They are mostly Turkish, of course, but we have brochure. I will take it with me. This is English. Also, one of the students, Harun, translated the brochure in English. We are handing them out to students or people to promote our campaign for the dogs. In Germany, you will see them all also. And they prepared 6 different bookmarkers. And last Friday, Ejanur, we started to sell them.
Yeah, we collected like 700 Turkish liras in just school.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, they are continuously texting me, teacher. We sold 10 bookmarkers to blah blah. We are always having chat about that, selling issues, but it's going very well. We found some that kind of quotations. They created them. Hate is not their fate. Love is what they wait. They did it. They found that kind of sentences. So designer team worked very well. And this is our logo.
Lovely.
Very nice.
That's all I think I can share.
Great. So if we could just go back to the students, then there was they can tell us about how they got what the person who commissioned the job. So how much did he, or was it was a he, wasn't it?
Yes.
Did they say exactly what they wanted, or was it more open for the students to decide what they would do and how they would fulfill the commission? Maybe one of them wants to answer that question.
Can you repeat your question, David?
So the man who gave them the commission, they spoke to this person, I think, online, didn't they?
Zoom meeting. We had Zoom meeting.
And did he say, I want this and this and this, and so it was all set down, or was it more open to the students to make decisions about what they did and how they went about it?
Yes, that was like that.
We have the freedom to do anything. So we decided to do these things. And he just said that we need money and food for the dogs. So we decided to do everything.
Yeah, great. And so what year are you in? What year group? How many years have you been at the school?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
How many years are you at the school? Is this your first year at the school or your second year at the school?
No, second year.
Second.
So it seems to me, I'm getting the idea that you've really enjoyed doing this work. Is that right?
Yes.
Is it different from your usual schoolwork?
Normally, we don't work as teams in school, but this is different from this way. I didn't work too much in teamwork, so I was very excited about this. And in social way, it's very good too. So that's it.
Thanks, great. Anyone else want to comment on that? How they found working this way? Have they enjoyed it, or have they had? Sometimes, if you're doing teamwork, it can be quite challenging, can't it? So, how have other people found the job?
Ela, do you want to share your ideas?
Actually, it wasn't challenging. We were we had fun because we were working together with our friends. It was so enjoyable.
Right.
Thanks to teacher for giving us this tasks.
So maybe I can open it up, because I know when you started this project, Fahriye, we had some involvement in it because we did a couple of sessions with your students, and Yona was involved in that as well. I don't know if anybody has got any questions for our wonderful students here. So I don't know if Yona, you want to come in at all.
Yeah, it's really interesting, and it's the designs are fabulous. You've worked really hard, actually. I'm just interested. You didn't find it challenging, really. I just wondered what you meant by that. Whether you know, what do you normally find challenging, and you didn't find this challenging? I was going to ask one of the students what maybe she had to say about that. Be interesting. Was it Eleanor, was it? Or I can't remember which student it was that mentioned it, but just been interested to know, you know, what.
Ella. Or maybe
Actually,
Dennis.
I couldn't hear the question.
Oh, sorry. I wondered, Eleanor, whether, I think you said it wasn't challenging for you. You found it quite easy in that respect. I just wondered what you do normally in class that you do find challenging.
Normalde yaptığınız öğretim yöntemi zorlayıcı mı? Onda zorlayıcılıklar görüyor musun? Normal İngilizce öğretim mesela kullandığımız yöntemlerle bunu karşılaştırdığında.
It's challenging to work by individual, but when we are a team, it's not challenging. It's also fun.
Yeah. So it was really helpful working with other people doing the same thing.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, we share our ideas with our friends.
As a class, we love dogs, so we were so excited about it.
Yes, yeah.
We wanted to help them, so it was very good.
So your teacher chose something you really were interested in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of our friends are scared of dogs, but they don't hate them, so they wanted to help too.
Great. Did you help them overcome their fear at all? Your friends who were scared of dogs, did this project help them feel differently about them?
Actually, I want to say a thing. Before this project, I was scared from dogs.
Really?
Yeah, really. Then after this project, when I see dogs in the streets, I feel so, how can I say, I feel so happy. I feel lovely when I see them, and I don't scared because I remember our project, something like that.
That's great. What a great outcome then for you. That's great.
Yes.
Did you notice? I mean, your teacher must have behaved differently as well, I suppose, if she was doing something different with you that she normally does. Did you notice any difference in the way that your relationship perhaps with your teacher was different, or things she set you to do, things she allowed you to do? Was that very different? Did you feel that was very different in this project?
Yeah, we worked like with our teacher, like she is our friend. It was so nice.
That's good.
You feel like she is our friend. Well, while we are messaging, we are texting, while we are talking in this class.
And that's not something you did before. You didn't do this sort of texting and talking so, you know, as a friend so much before. You think the project helped that?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's really interesting project. And you know did you make bags, did you say, or boxes or something?
They're talking about badges. They've got badges.
Yes, sorry, I misunderstood. Right, okay. Great.
Also, we prepared a short video. Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Zehra is in the video. Also, some other students help us. Can I show it now or maybe soon?
Yes, go ahead. Why don't you show it now?
Ne yapıyorsun benim? Ne yapayım ya, ders çalışıyorum. Biz voleybol oynayacaktık ama gelecek misin? Ya hem çok yorgunum hem de ders çalışıyorum. Bunları yetiştirmem gerekiyor. Top var mı peki orada? Şurada olacak. Teşekkür ederim o zaman. Kolay gelsin. Görüşürüz. Bir şey soracağım. Bu ne? Bu bizim aşkımız ya. Burada da bir barınak var. Yaklaşık 200 kadar köpeğe de ev sahipliği yapıyor. Hatta 30'da engelli bunları. Engelli mi? Evet. Bak burada bir hikayesi var. Biz bunları hem para yardımı hem de mama yardımı yapıyoruz. Yani hem de bağış topluyoruz aslında. İstersen sen de bağış yapabilirsin.
That was really good because I'm amazed at what you've done in so much time because we left you only about 3 weeks ago, didn't we? We were with you in Turkey about 3 weeks ago.
We worked hard, very hard. You can ask Deniz maybe. We yani in the morning, in the evenings, at night, we worked a lot all together.